All
I'm
right.
in the little tractor.
If you okay, what's it? I'm choking on the popsicle. What Oh gosh, I forget how to do this. I'm so lost right now. Does that have the planter connected to it?
No,
Okay, so
I think
if you could drag the
I
earth,
think the harvester is behind it, right, or is near it.
I don't think we have to do any harvesting with this mission. So
Okay,
if you
I see where I parked the where I left the cultivator. I think.
do we see the field? We have to deliver soybean farm force fertilizers. Okay, so if you could, Liza, stop. If you could get the if you could pull the earth roamer with you, and then I will bring the cedar with the curvets behind you to the next farm. But before I do that, I need to open. All right. Did you already head over? Or have you passed me yet on the road? Oh wow, this is really
I I have
choppy.
not. I'm just getting my vehicle set up. I've got the cultivator,
The cultivator.
and I'm switching to the earth roamer.
Earth roamer. I don't think my laptop is plugged in because my frame rates are really bad. Hold on, folks. Dang it. Yeah, it helps to have your laptop
Question
plugged in so it's
is,
not running in stupid mode.
where? Oh, what mission are we doing?
It's the I don't.
Ready, set, so.
Yeah. I'm bringing Zacida. This this tractor steers like a butt flavored popsicle. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's the Corvets. How's your trek going over there? Nope.
I'm trying to use the earth roamer to pull. Wow. I just deleted half the engine and half the suspension on the earth roamer.
Oh. That's all right. It's just a sport vehicle.
Oh. It's because there's fence underneath it.
It's like stuck, jammed
It
up
was
under there.
parked right next to the fence.
All right, we're going the right way.
Here.
So how are things with you, 44? Has anybody else commented since then? It seems awful weird that I've only got one comment. How did you get more popsicles, Eliza? Did mommy give you more? Did you get a Lelo popsicle?
Liza, tell Daddy it's yellow.
Is that yellow? So how was your week, Javius? Babs, can you pop a comment?
For the most part, not good at all. So
Oh no, what was going on? Just bad time at work?
just stupid work stuff.
It's frustrating. It never. Oh no, I went the wrong way.
Are you kidding me?
What happened? Babs, can you test the comments? Oh, Eliza. Simone is a red lobster. For the seafood lover in you. Oh, stop. No. Jeez.
Well, I apparently have this truck impaled on a fence post.
It's okay. My trip is going no better.
I can't go forward or backward.
I can't say that I'm not taking risks. Because I'm taking risks. Yellow. Yellow. Eliza just randomly yells yellow. Did you have a yellow popsicle, Eliza? Was it good? She looks very happy. Hello, Coon Man. It got hot today. Very hot. I was like, this is hot. Yikes. I wonder if Kirovitz tractors, like, from a reliability standpoint, if they're any good. Like in real life. Like,
are they not Russian?
I believe so. Yeah, Kirovitz, like, yeah, yes they are. Yeah. So probably not good. Look fancy, burn twice the fuel. What'd you think, Coon Man? One of my coworkers from work watched it last night. He's like, that thing's cool. No, do not touch. Who would have thunk that this is going to be a 4.5-hour trip? Wow, I can't pull. Things just shut down. Like something's massively wrong with my tractor. Or does it just not have that much torque? Yeah, I can see it being used on other maps, but not the ones that I use yet. Have you guys, Javius, did you check out the next set yet?
No.
Exactly.
Farm Sim has no draw for me whatsoever, and I know that Nexat is a real piece of equipment, but
not the kind you were looking for.
Yeah, it just doesn't really
Hold on a second.
pique my interest.
Okay. All right, give Mom the popsicle sticks so we don't get them on the floor. I don't want the doggies eating them. 1 second, folks. She's all wiggly tonight. Is there eclipse tonight? Oh, was that what you were saying on the thing? Probably not. I have to go to bed. There is no later. This is later. I need to be in bed by about 10:15. I have to get up at 6:45. Turn that off, please. No. Why don't you go crawl on Mommy? Hop on Mop. No. Ow. What's up, the Louie? I was telling Javius that I got to move a semi-truck clutch tonight. That thing was arfing heavy. Literally back-breaking. I'm now having to take ibuprofen to make up for it. And it was two of us lifting it, but it was freaking heavy.
Well, I'm finally on the move here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I still haven't caught you.
Well,
This thing is
considering
miserable.
you're ahead of me, but why? Oh, it's pointing backwards at the cultivator. Okay. Couldn't figure out why it was showing me a quest marker behind me.
Yep, that sounds about right, Louis. Yeah, this year's the lunar eclipse in Ohio was insane. That was really cool. Wasn't it, babe? No, he brought it. Eventually we will. Oh, thank you. Yeah, can you imagine trying to install that? You'd have to use some kind of lift or something. Uh-oh, what's the matter, Louis? Oh no, I had to lift it. Yeah, it was insanely heavy. Inch by inch, we're making our way there. So we're gonna go to the right up here. Oh no, please don't, Eliza. Oh no, please, no, you can't lock my phone. No. I have to be able to use that for my alarm. You can't do that. Go bother Mom and get her phone. No, don't bang on my headphones. It's really hard to concentrate on driving in a straight line when your daughter's pulling your headphones off. Stop. Stop. Ow. Okay, now you're pulling my hair. Eliza. No, that's not funny. Stop. Well, how close are you guys? I mean, from what I understood, you live with your mom, right? Like you don't really see your dad? Hold on, folks. I didn't know my dad, so my parents were divorced when I was 2. He moved to California. He was kind of a scoundrel. And my grandfather basically, he was an immigrant, and my grandfather basically told him to stay away or he would get him deported. So he didn't. He just left. So he always sent me presents on my birthday and Christmas, though, and he always paid child support. But
Here, Stinky. Here. Stinkus.
yeah, well, it takes time to process all that stuff. It can take years, Louis. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's depression. There's a mourning of a loss of relationship that happens. That yes, does it mean you are depressed? Yes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're suffering from depression. It just means that you are going to have to process that, and that takes time. When you have hurt family feelings, it's a hard thing for people to deal with, and it can take years to kind of come to grips with knowing that you are who you are, and just because that person may not make good decisions or maybe treats you the way that they shouldn't, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. So yeah. Oh, not feeling things? Yeah, for sure. Because you are feeling things, but you still have to process them, and so sometimes that starts with a very neutral feeling, but you do feel it. But I know that definitely, not having a father in my life definitely did some damage for sure. Thankfully, my grandpa really kind of stepped up and took over that role. And now my good friend Don kind of fills that for me. So if you and that's one of the things I like about churches, because church is a good place to meet kindly people that want to help you out. So I met Don and Lydia through my church. They just happened to be there, and they got involved. He's an older gentleman. He's in his 70s, and he was a Vietnam vet, and he has just become a really good mentor. So I call him at least twice a week, and if I have any kind of questions like that I need to ask, I'm usually like, hey, what would you do, Don? And he's always very helpful. And so I think that that's a good relationship to foster if you can, Louise. Obviously, if you don't have that kind of relationship with your dad, it's still a relationship that you need to function properly. And so it doesn't mean that your biological dad has to be that person. You can find somebody to fill that role, who can be kind of a fatherly figure to you. Tell you that, it's like Don, he'll be honest with me when I'm doing something wrong or maybe making a bad decision. He'll be like, I don't think that's a great decision. Why don't you consider doing this? He's always got good ideas. So, and there are also, if you're not interested in being a part of a church or whatever, there are, mentorship programs and stuff. Oftentimes cities offer them. There are, there's all kinds of mentorship programs out there for people that can help you make, like if you have advice. There you go, stepdad now. So I'm just saying, well, if it helps, yeah. So yeah, that's good. So you have a stepdad. So really, it's okay to not feel a whole lot about it, because it's you have a stepdad who really has kind of moved into that role for you, and that's a good thing. So hope that helps. Oh, so I did beat you here. Look at that.
Yeah, you left way before me because I had fence jammed in between the chassis and the ground.
Between the chassis and the ground. I'm gonna start doing work.
Well, what am I dragging a cultivator over here for then?
Oh, yeah. No, just the earth roamer. That's all I wanted you to drag.
Did you want the other tractor?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll let you do the seeding once I'm done with the cultivating.
Let or make?
Let you do it. It's from a certain point of view. You ever see the Robot Chicken, where Luke's like, I thought you said my father was dead. And he's like, well, he was from a certain point of view. And so then they sing him a song, like him and Yoda and Obi-Wan sing him a song. Yeah, this is the new Nexat Russian harvester. Dang it. This thing is so hard to turn. What, are you slideshowing? What? Is my internet bad? No, the internet's good. We got excellent signal. I don't know what's going on. That's on your end, Louie.
I don't know. For the longest time, you had the red connection icon
Tonight?
next to your name in the game.
Oh, really? Delivered to soybean field cultivator. I did.
Oh, you snuggled
Oh,
down.
no, it is that cultivator that you were dragging. Even though there's one parked right here, you have to deliver that one.
Fortunately for you, I hadn't abandoned it yet.
That is very fortunate. What the heck?
No, 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 don't do that. Don't do
Do,
that.
do you need help? Do you want me to come grab the earth roamer and then you can just pull the cultivator? That's so lame that we can't use that one. What the heck? What are you doing? My wife is so weird. She's very cute, but she's also very weird. Oh, are you in the... Okay, so you... Oh, I see what's happened. What did you do, Javius?
I took an Arthur-approved route, got myself stuck. Then
Nah, I had nothing to do with this.
I didn't say you had. All I said was it was an Arthur-approved route,
All right.
meaning a poor choice. Not paying attention to where I was driving.
I'm probably going to have to hop out of it, though, right? I shall hop out. Let me know when it's flipped.
It's flipped.
Okay. Ankarta. You said, hey, you can't park here. This little tractor of mine. I'm gonna let it rock. Let it rock. Let it rock.
All right, you're now facing the wrong way.
Who, me?
Yes.
What do you mean? I don't even see you anymore.
I know that's because I went the opposite way on that road to go back to the intersection where I took a wrong turn.
Oh, I see. So I need to go the
So
other
you're
way.
not going towards the field anymore.
I see. Well, I don't care anymore. By the way, how are you doing at 9886, Pedro? It's good to see you, buddy. It's good. So sorry I pooped out the other night, guys. When we did the next I'll have to do it again. I'll try to make up another stream where we play around with the next I got super tired. Like, I was sitting there running the next and the next thing I knew, I was looking like down at the ground and was dreaming about something. Like I was literally not playing the game anymore. I was dreaming that I was doing something else. And I'm like, wow, I'm asleep.
Pleasant.
Did I say anything weird on the stream, or did I just say, all right, good night, guys? I've done that once or twice before, if I'm honest. And I've had moments where I've just replied to something that was happening in my dream on stream. Is that weird? That's a sign that Arthur needs to go to bed. And then last night, as you guys know, my dog ran away. Jem, who never runs away, she's a really good dog. And she took a little trip. And I think what happened was she must...
Oh, I know what happened.
What happened?
She was sad because she didn't get a Harry Potter name.
Jamie said she's sad because she didn't get a Harry Potter name. Yes. Very good, by the way. She did not. She and her sister, who are sort of twins, nobody would buy them because they're brown instead of black, so they're like, they're Dalmatians, but ew. And so they both got looked over. Nobody wanted them, so they ended up staying. And They are. They're named after Minecraft YouTubers. So there's a Minecrafter called Pearlescent Moon, who my wife loves, and then there's another Minecrafter named Gemini and Tay, who they play together, and so Pearl and Gem are named after those Minecrafters. Yeah. So I think what happened, like Coonman said, I think the neighbor came home from work or whatever because they ran away right at sunset. And somehow got her in their garage, maybe, because it stormed all night and everything was soaked. But when she came home, she was dry as a bone. So she had spent the night somewhere where she was dry. And she was acting like she was trying to get back. Like when she got to Simone, she was like panicked and happy to see her. Like, oh my gosh, you'd never believe what happened. So we think that she probably got closed in one of the neighbors' garages or barns. And
Well,
then,
somebody may have took her in.
but why would they take her in and then put her back out again?
I don't know.
Like, that's weird.
You know when you're at Puppy Beach? Okay, Phil, get down.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, thank you, Big Nate. Glad to have you, and glad you're enjoying the content. And I no longer live there. We are now in an undisclosed location somewhere in the midst of the country. A little bit warmer. I got tired of winter. And this may not be our final resting place. My wife and I are seriously discussing upgrading the trailer as our next step. And then once I get an upgraded trailer with more space, because right now, as you can hear, my office is also the living room, kitchen, and playroom. And so there's all kinds of noise in here, and I cannot hold a remote job. But once we get a little bit of a bigger camper, then I can have a room separately that I can use as an office. And then I'll try to get a remote job. I'll continue working where I'm working now. But if I can get that remote job, then it doesn't matter where I live or where I work. So we would actually try to probably go month by month and just find places like we're staying now where they're not too expensive to live. And then we can just, go from campground to campground and visit all kinds of different states, and definitely come back home to Cleveland for a couple weeks. And so, yeah. But we've been having a lot of fun. The only downside, of course, the dogs is still being that there's a lot of dogs, which makes that kind of living a little bit more difficult. But, babe, can I have something to drink? Something cold, if we have anything. Like, even milk would be good. She's looking very unhappy about me asking for that.
You should stop and fill up with fuel.
I is. I are.
Maybe we don't have any cups.
You can use my coffee cup.
So here's a silly question.
Yeah, no silly questions.
Once you deliver that cultivator to the field,
Yes, sir.
would we both be able to cultivate since we have two machines here?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. Thank you, honey. Let's try it out. Kent has one of the coolest music stores, Big Nate. Woodsy's if you go upstairs, they have a secret room with very expensive acoustic guitars. It's wonderful.
Is it your phone, Tina? Who's Tina Lee?
They have all kinds of custom guitars and
What?
diff lock. Oh, it's unfolding. That tractor sucks.
It does. Thank you for the winch.
It's sad
I'm
when this
assuming
tractor
we did
actually
it.
pulls
I don't
better.
think we did it.
I did. I winched it.
It does.
Yep.
I think it's the dual wheels.
So really, it probably needs a dual wheel upgrade at some point.
Well, if I have any luck in the world, this will be the last time we need to use this tractors
Why is that?
because they're so fun.
You mean you're not having a great time doing this?
Well, it's no Star Citizen, but
That'll be tomorrow.
which I will not be. I'm not able to join tomorrow.
Is that because you don't like Star Citizen, or just not able? Not
No,
applicable.
my wife is flying out Sunday morning, so
Ah, she wants to spend some time with you before she goes. Understandable. Where's she going?
San Diego
Well, that'll be fun.
for her, maybe
Family?
work.
Oh, yeah, not as much fun.
Last time she attended this conference, it was in Savannah, Georgia, and I went with her,
Hello, Aaron.
and I had fun, but
She didn't.
she didn't. She
Yeah.
did not inquire if I wanted to go with her at this time.
It's a great music store, Nate. Hang on a second. Who's dinging me?
It was just Mark and Ryan. Mark had put pictures of Tito
Tito!
in. It's his.
You can't call him that on stream, honey. So, I'll give my thoughts and I'll let Javius give his thoughts. I like it. It's not SNOWRUNNER.
What are you playing?
We're playing SNOWRUNNER. But he's asking what we feel about Roadcraft.
Oh.
It's it definitely has some SNOWRUNNER vibe to it, but it's at least as far as I've seen so far, and it depends because once again it's a demo that we played and not the finished game, but we'll see. I have a feeling a lot of it's going to be what it is, because Expeditions was the
When's
same.
it officially getting released?
I think it comes out May 20th.
Correct.
So I thought it was fun. It's a little bit, I don't know. We'll have to see. To me it was way better than Expeditions as far as fun and controls
Wait,
and making sense. Wait, what, honey?
you have to see this.
And so I liked it, but I do think that it's not going to be as good as SNOWRUNNER for sure. It'll be good, but it's not going to be as good as SNOWRUNNER. It's different, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also kind of watered down. But we'll see, because that third map was a nightmare. It's all about routing. So if you figure out the best route to go, usually you're saved, and you don't have a terrible off-road experience. But if you can also fix if you do have a terrible off-road experience and you need to make a lot of trips, you can always just turn it into an actual road, and that's pretty cool. But we only got to have a taste. We'll have to see how the actual mechanics come together when it's done.
What time is it?
8:43. Why? What's the matter?
Nice.
We'll go to bed.
I, on the other hand, was less impressed with it.
Yeah. What? And I think Micah was the
It
same way.
Felt I never played more than a couple of minutes of single player, but it the gameplay feels very, very grindy in a single player mode. I didn't get the sense of accomplishment that I get in SnowRunner
Yeah.
from that game. I think they would have been better off making a SnowRunner 2
Right.
and add the ability to fix or build roads.
Right. I don't understand why they didn't do that myself.
Take the new mechanic and put it into, does it need a new engine? I'm pretty sure it's a different engine than SnowRunner is on, or a newer version.
Right.
But and there's some choices that were made, like only scout vehicles have winches.
Right.
Well, scout vehicles were the only ones that we didn't need winches on.
Right.
All the trucks that needed winching were the bigger trucks.
Yeah, so you're going to have to use like the heavy crane truck to flip trucks that flip. You're not going to be able to just connect up and flip them over like you used to. And that's frustrating.
All right, I'm almost out of fuel, and you just have 1% to go. So
I'm all out of gas. I'm stuck here without it. Well, if you want to run the Earth Roamer over to there's a storage tank at the split in the road where, remember, we got turned the wrong way? There's like a farm with a yellow trailer there that has gas in it. What's up, Cameo? Storage completed. So if you want to work on refueling us that way, I'll continue to do the seating.
hey, Cameo. Well, I have enough fuel to get you completed on this mission.
Okay. I'm sleepy too, babe. You know why it is? Because we were up all night waiting for the dog.
And then we got woken up with that storm.
The storm didn't wake me up. It did a bit. We had some inclement weather. The cool thing about where we are right now, though, is because we're on a hilltop, you can see lightning striking like the ground far away. It gets real bright where it struck. So the whole sky lights up and you can actually see the lightning strikes. It's really cool.
You should have seen it out the back window.
Yeah, well, I was watching out this window,
Oh,
same view.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, look at that.
I'm coming around to you. I'm going to top up your fuel if you'll just hold tight.
You'll be coming around the mountain. Whoops. What's the matter, honey?
I said my feet are really hurting.
I know.
My feet are like actually bruised.
So, our water in the camper tastes like garden hose. And I went out to Walmart today because I got my first paycheck. And I'm like, I need to get a couple things. Our septic hose broke. So I had to buy a new septic hose.
Oh, talking of septic before I forget. Did you close the black tank up?
I closed the black tank and the gray tank.
Okay, I will pause most of them toilets tonight then.
Okay.
I'll do that.
And so I replaced the, where were we? Now I'm lost at the story I was telling. Oh, so I got a new septic hose, and then I got a new hose for the water. They actually make like drinkable water hoses that are like, they have no like certain chemicals in them to make it so you don't get that horrible taste. Wait a minute. Am I not allowed to use this cedar? Why does it? What the heck? I have to use a specific seeder, it looks like. What?
It's over at that farm where you wanted me to go get fuel.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bring it back when you come. I guess I got to take the tractor
So-
there to get it, don't I?
I should be able to winch it over here.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you got that trailer. I'll come with. It's all right. That's really stupid.
Well, that's a huge. Well, I guess I will take the trailer then. I was going to say that's a lot of fuel burned just to get that tractor over there and back.
Unfortunately, yeah. Wait, what did that just say?
You should have at least 6 gallons of fuel in the trailer.
Oh, maybe that's the problem. Try refueling my trailer. Since when does a...
Well, when I look at the map, the quest icon just shows at that other farm, not on your trailer. So I'm not going to waste any fuel in that implement.
Oh, you don't want to try
We
it?
need the-
But what if it works?
No.
Alright, that's down.
You sure?
I'm not sure what.
I'll put some of mine in. Let's see if I can do it.
Because I can't target that.
I don't have that target available.
Neither do I.
Let me see. Well, are we gonna just leave it? Oh, fine. I'll leave this here. Detached truck.
Oh, wait, Arthur. Why don't you leave it right in the middle of the road?
I could do that. Oh, look, I did. I want some more too, please. More milk.
When did I become a pet cow?
Moo.
Hey. It's milk. Silly. Where's your cups, Alfred?
On the other side of me laptop. Oh, God.
Hang on, sir.
I
guess
wonder how
it's-
much fuel you left in that yellow trailer.
Thank you. There's at least 1,000 gallons in there. Whoa, realistic physics. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes. That's first divorce music.
What'd you say?
That was first divorce music.
Oh yeah. Why is that? Were you jamming Pearl Jam or
Mid 90s.
Feel how hot it is.
Angry music, yes.
angst? Smashing Pumpkins. They did pretty good on their recent tour. Didn't one of the musicians die though? Like they had to replace them with somebody else from the original lineup? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining that.
That happens far too often for me to be able to keep track of them all.
Yeah. I know it was the original guitar player. Maybe it might have been the bass player, or maybe she didn't want to do it. This is a long trip back and forth.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. I mean, it happens, Big Nate. So you like the roadcraft a little bit better. There you go. Yeah, it'll be good for some people, I think. I liked it too. I'm looking forward to it, and I probably will have fun building roads. But it's not. It is definitely not SnowRunner. I don't know why they don't just come out with a SnowRunner 2, though. I'm not sure what they would do to make it worthy of a version 2 moniker.
But if everybody who plays SnowRunner would love the ability to clear the roads and have them stay cleared.
And then
to be able to build roads in places they wanted them, or bridges or whatever. That would be a feature that would be a big change worthy of relaunching the SnowRunner.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think part of it too with roadcraft, and also what I saw with expeditions, I never bought it. I was never. Scouting is not my favorite thing at all, so
Right.
a whole game around scouting was not really going to work for me, but it seems like in both games it's been made easier. And I like it harder.
Right.
There's 252 gallons left in the maintenance trailer before I start taking it away.
Wait, what? There's only 250 left in that?
Now there's only 126 left in it.
Oh.
After I filled up everything on the Earth Roamer.
Well, that's no good.
Alright, Pi, you wanna go to bed, baby?
Arg.
You wanna go to bed?
You should fill yourself up before you
Yeah, I'm going to.
depart.
Let's leave at bedtime.
Yeah. Took you half a tank of fuel just to get here.
Right. It did. What am I grabbing? The cedar?
Yeah. It's on the other side of that.
Good night, Lie
I'll
Pie.
go top up my drink and I'll follow behind you.
Okay. Follow behind me, he says. Look at me. I'm driving. I'm reaching out. Come on. I think for tonight we're probably just going to do this one mission, Javius.
Okay.
Because because it is late, and it's my fault for getting started late. And then we'll continue next week with double missions again. I'm going to try to start pushing the stream a little bit earlier. Like, I might do it before dinner, like from 5 to like 7 or something like that, which would be 6 to 8 for you. Does that work, or do you usually eat during that time?
Yeah, not really. That's usually when we'd be eating.
So does set like 7 to 9 work better for you?
You do what you need to do, and I will be here if I can.
Okay. Let's see if we can get through here. On this one, we do not have it open telling. Yes, sir.
I'm wondering if the weight of the fuel is affecting the traction.
Huh.
Because I'm down to 2 gallons, and it just doesn't want to move.
Oops. Well, is it stuttering and running out of gas?
No.
Okay.
But it's... when I was moving it out of the way off of the road, it was doing the same thing. It barely had any fuel in it, and it didn't want to move.
Well, when the fuel gets low, it's not going to work.
When I was towing the little tractor, hey Jawa, when it ran out of fuel, the earth roamer couldn't tow it, period.
Right, because when they run out of fuel...
It was like pulling a sled.
Oh, that's when the trailer ran out of fuel?
No, when the tractor ran out of fuel. I had the tractor winched behind the trailer.
Just so you know, when the tractors get down below like a gallon or two, they sputter and lose strength. Oh, stage complete. So now we need to deliver to the soybean farm 4 bags of fertilizer. Can we do it?
Yeah.
That's what I say. What truck are you going to bring? I know what truck I'm going to bring.
Oh, no.
Killing crops again, that's right. We're going to wait till Javius is ready, so we'll be right back. Where do we get the freaking fertilizer?
The Western Farm.
Western Farm. Oh, Lord, of course. You want to plot it and I'll follow you?
Yep, plotting it now.
I may need some pull-ups. My truck is not the most agile.
Yeah.
I'll be taking the garbage truck. Oh. Man, you do not pull any punches.
I thought the plaid was overkill for this mission, so I grabbed this guy instead.
The plaid.
I got a couple of Michigan trucks.
Oh.
On this. I could have brought out the GMC or the White Western Star. I figure you'll be okay on the pavement.
Perfect.
It's once we get off-road that it's going to be an issue. And I know your history of choosing less capable trucks, so I figure I better add
make up for it with
capability to mine. Yes.
When they can pull a little bit better. Oh. So yes, the doggy ran away and then she came back. No repair. All right, we have arrived. That truck is so cool with those tires. Fertilizer. Oh, not 3. And we'll get back on Javius's track here. Wait for me, Javius. Which way did you go?
The way you came in.
What are we waiting for? Oh, in case I...
You.
Oh, okay.
Trying to winch to you. There, now you're in range.
So you do not buy any vehicles? I mean, you get some of them for free.
I have no problem buying vehicles, but I took the beginning trucks that I got in Michigan and went to other maps and rescued trucks. Rather than buying anything. I mean, yeah, I could go buy once I got enough money, buy the Paystar and whatnot, but this is a much better truck, and you can get 2 of these just by driving around maps. This one I had to do the whole repair and refuel, but yeah, they are, but I was able to use the GMC to rescue the Earth Roamer.
Okay.
And once I had the Earth Roamer,
which is great.
That's easy mode right there.
Yeah, the Earth Roamer is great.
Wow, you so nicely left that
No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. I didn't see that.
tractor and implement.
I didn't quite see it because it was on the other side of the truck of the camera I had over here. I didn't realize how deep that was.
It was much better when you were admitting your mistakes, not.
It was well, it was a little of both. It was a little of both.
Can you pack your load?
No, it won't let me do it yet. I'm gonna try to roll backwards and turn towards you. Shiitake mushrooms. This is a good test to see what happens when Arthur falls asleep at the wheel. See, the problem is you can't push me much further over because that rock is there. It's the rock that makes me roll. Rock and roll. Let's try those last couple seconds again. Do over. I don't know why I disconnected my winch, but I'm seeming to be doing okay.
I don't know why either, but I'm leaving you on your own. So
you're like, good luck. Hey, it did need some pulling there in the middle, though. But it would have made it. It just would have taken forever. This truck isn't bad. It's not good either, but $10,000 later, Javius and I farmed the heck out of that field. Javius, thank you for your help tonight.
You're welcome.
Did
Thanks
you have
for
fun?
having me.
I had fun. It was nice to be able to
I
play
think I
together
had
again.
more fun than the last time we farmed.
Well, it's because we got to do some other stuff too. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this stream and video. Don't forget, if you guys want to support the channel, please buy me a coffee. We got a couple donations this week. It does help. It helps us to pay our bills. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time on SNOWRUNNER. Have a good night. Be sure to subscribe. If you do subscribe on YouTube, make sure to click the bell so that it rings you whenever a video comes in. And we will see you next time. Bye!